As usual, I start sometimes laughing on my videos. I want to do something, and I don't care. If you don't like it, throw it in the trash. Turn it off. I have no agenda. I'm just having a good time, living probably the last moments of my life, for the day nights could be coming at any moment to slit my throat. I'm going to do something, and God, us old people, we have so much trouble with the computers compared to you young people. Yeah, I'm going to try something here. And let's see if, oh, I think now, I hope you can still see me because I'm looking at a computer screen that has my information on it, all my information on it. I was going to read this to you because I don't think you guys get it. I don't know. Okay, I've got right at about 5,000 hits off of all of my videos. Okay, and in the United States, this is what's laughable. In the United States, the most popular state that looks at my videos are the Mormons. Jeez. That's like, the vampires reading Dracula. I don't know. But anyway, I've got whatever, 32 or 3,500 hits out of the state of Utah. And then I guess my home state here, California, I've got 500 in California. Okay, now let's go to Asia. This is amazing to me. Okay, in Asia, I have the Philippines, I have Japan, and India. So welcome to the information in the United States. I just think that's wonderful. Now let's go to Africa. What African person wants to look at this Aryan white old man? Well, here we go. Let's see. We've got Morocco. We've got Egypt. We've got Guyana. Oh my God, that's probably Jim Jones and the people that fled into his jungle and his cult. And I've got South Africa. Now, isn't that interesting that people are looking clear down there? Okay, now let's look in Europe. They don't really give a shit about me in Europe, I can tell you that right now. Here's one, Romania. Now, welcome Romania. I woke up in the middle of the night and I had a wonderful compliment and a wonderful comment by a man in Romania, and he was funny as hell. And so I just want to say thank you to him and appreciate. And the United Kingdom, yeah, they're going strong. They like me there because I guess they speak English. Now, here's funny crap. Here's funny crap, okay? Look at Saudi Arabia. Jeez. Do they think I might be a homegrown terrorist upcoming? I don't know. And then take a look at Turkey. Turkey listens to me. Now, why would Turkey listen to me? I don't know. Okay, South America. Oh my gosh, we've got Brazil. We've got Bolivia. I thought that was for the Sundance Kid and his partner. I've got Chile, and I've got Argentina. I just want to express. Now I'm going to drop this screen, and I hope I don't drop all of you off of there. Okay, there I am. Now maybe you saw it and maybe you didn't, but I just wanted to say from my heart, I didn't think anyone would ever look at these. I thought my ex-wife would look at him and go, see, he's the ass. I told you he was. And she's just going to have to get in line because it's a long line that thinks that. But I just wanted to be thankful that I'm an American, that I can speak freely, that I have freedom of the speech and the newspaper, and that I can say what I want when I want, as long as I'm not breaking their laws. And I appreciate that. I did not go to the Vietnam War like many of my friends did. I had student deferments, marriage deferments, etc. And I really never understood why people would come back to America and lay down and kiss the ground. Well, I spent some time in the Philippines, okay? Because I have a wife that I married from the Philippines, and I've adopted two small girls that I brought out of there and brought to the United States. And after being in the Philippines, a third world country where a lot of the Muslims will kill Americans, I had to have my kids in private school with an AK-47 out front because they get kidnapped and raped, and they want me to pay ransom for American children over there. And when I went into the mall, and there's AK-47s at every damn door on every level of the mall, and then I was not allowed out on the roads and streets during election time. I would have been killed during the Philippine elections. And, I rode a motorcycle in the mud and the blood and the beer and 2 inches of mud all the time because it rains every 20 minutes in the Philippines, and I had 4 people on my bike, which was light. And I've told you before, you know, I've seen as many times of 12 people on a motorcycle. Well, when I flew back the first time, I've been over there 2 or 3 times. The first time, I literally could understand. I did feel like when those plane wheels set down in LAX and in San Francisco, I felt, well, I'm not going to fake it. I felt overwhelmed. I was a kid of the 60s, and we demonstrated, and we were against the war, and we finally got the vote down, and we went to the moon, and yeah, we changed the 1964 Civil Rights Act. We changed society more, perhaps, than any other segment of a group. But when I landed and realized the freedoms and the peace and the safety that I felt in the United States, I was a very patriotic American. I'm not ashamed to say for most of my life I would be respectful if the flag ceremony was raising the flag and the national anthem. I would stand up to respect another country or our country's flag, and I did in the Philippines. I never saluted or put my hand over my heart and those kinds of things, but I would stand up in foreign countries and the United States, but I would not salute the flag in the United States, and I was ashamed for most of my life of being a U.S. citizen until I had that third world experience, and until I saw how fearful most people live in fear of the authorities and food and safety, their own bodily safety. So I just kind of wanted to show my appreciation. I could die at any moment. You all know that I've had quad bypass surgery, and I can go like this, or the Danites could run through that door. See, I keep that door open. So if you see Danites with those like KKK hats on, Porter Rockwell and a few Brigham Young, watch out, you know, warn me. I can't see you, but if they get me. I just wanted to go on record, and I just wanted to say that I am now proud to be an American. I do appreciate the freedoms of this country. I'm not going to wrap myself in the American flag and put, you know, law books up behind me and have the tabernacle choir singing. I don't need that in my life. And if you need that, God, go to another channel. Go to another channel. Go to, you know, Mormon.org, Mormon.org. Let me give them some advertising. Go look at the nerds that are in that building and in that church. So those of you that are in foreign countries, and some of you are in abject poverty, and you know, I get a little emotional about this because my kids mean so much to me that they slept in the dirt and in the mud. They didn't have any vaccinations, and they had no medical or dental treatment. My littlest one was dying of typhoid. And I don't mean to get emotional, but I just want to be real. I want to tell you the truth. And when I found her, she was in the hospital with typhoid fever, and no one had $24 to buy penicillin for her. And I did, and I'm so thankful that I had $24. And she's here now in the United States. She's an A student, and she came here very malnourished, little skinny arms and skinny legs, and now she's filled out and just looks like a preteen. She's just a beautiful child. She'll turn 9 next month. And my 13-year-old, when I was in the Philippines, she wrote to me after I put her in private school, because when I adopted her, she had an American father now, and it was dangerous for her to be in a public school. And she could hardly speak a word of English. And she wrote to me, and I think she was 8, and she said, "Dad, thank you for letting me go to my private school, and I'm sorry that I was so ashamed, but I was poor." And that just broke my heart, and it still does when I think back on it and how meaningful that is to me as an individual. And when I think of you people in Romania, I don't know much about Romania. I have a daughter-in-law from Argentina, and I know her family a little bit about Argentina. But I'm kind of an ignorant, selfish American. We think we're the best, we're the neatest, the best people in the world. We don't give a shit about anybody else. Well, I'm changing. I'm changing. When I see somebody that takes the time from Saudi Arabia to go on their mobile unit and say, "Gee, let me find out something about the Mormon Church or something about this guy. I've heard he's nutty as a fruitcake." And when people from Japan and the Philippines and other countries. I just want to let you know that I respect you, and that if there was anything I could do as an American to alleviate the pain and the suffering of people throughout the world that don't have all of the opportunities and all of the perks that I do as an American, I often feel selfish, and I often feel not being a good American, and maybe not being a good person. I criticize the Mormon Church an awful lot for being so wealthy and doing so little to nothing for the people that are watching my videos and others that will watch them. And I've done the best I can do. I can't take more than 2 adopted children. I'm 64 years old. And I gave up my retirement monies to bring those 3 people, my wife and 2 kids, into this country. And today, I'm very happy that I did. And I wish I could have gone back and helped more children. The social worker that helped us adopt the children said to me at the orphanage, because I was over there a little bit, and these kids were not orphans, but I was over at the orphanage. And she said to me, David, you know, I know you've been through a lot of money here and a lot of attorneys, and every court system in the world has looked at you, but they've approved you now for those 2 girls to take back. And I just want you to know that as the head of the orphanage here, that I will see that all of those things are paid for and expedited if you want to take any more children to the United States with you. And that's haunted me. That's haunted me most of the days that I've been out of the Philippines. I wished that I could have taken more children, and I wished I could have done more. But please know that I am, from the bottom of my heart, so thankful that foreign people are actually looking at this and giving, you know, maybe just clicking on it and throwing it out. I don't know. And again, I don't care. I'm not trying to win a popularity contest or trying to be famous. Good Lord. You know, my time is long gone. I'm just speaking the truth and the things I've seen. And for you, though, that are in underdeveloped and third world countries and looking for food and whatever, I wished that I had the power to persuade the Mormon Church to tear down its $5 billion mall and send those monies into your neighborhoods and into your communities so that your children can have vaccinations and clean water and at least the necessities of life. So let this be a thank you to where we are now. Who knows, I could be dead tomorrow, and that will make a lot of people happy, including the Mormon Church. But for those of you that have witnessed me outside the United States, I'm just flabbergasted and shocked and surprised and so grateful. It makes me think like maybe what I'm doing will have some value to somebody. So again, thank you for all the foreign people that watch and all the American people that watch, and hopefully you'll trust me, believe me, and again, I'm not going to lie. I'm not interested. I'm too close to death. This is a deathbed confession. Thanks. Bye.